Oh my god, guys, there's gonna be a new Ghostbusters movie. I'm so excited. Let's go in the studio and talk about it. Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. I cannot believe we're finally getting Ghostbusters 3. After all these years that we've been waiting since 1989, since the second movie, we're finally getting the third installment of Ghostbusters. What? It's gonna be a reboot? Oh god. Well, I guess with Harold gone, it's gonna be really hard to make a third Ghostbusters movie, especially with Bill Murray being so reluctant to be in it. So I guess it's time we did kind of reboot the franchise. We have some really great actors out there now who could really fill the roles. And what? All females? Melissa McCarthy? Wait, the guy who directed Bridesmaids? Oh my god, guys, we are in for a crap storm. Oh god. Oh god, I can't even imagine it right now, guys. Oh my lord. Well, now that I've had a little bit of fun, I gotta tell you guys, I'm not excited for this movie at all. In fact, I'm really concerned for the franchise as a whole right now. There's just so many bad things going on with this movie. Of course, at first, glance, we have Melissa McCarthy. And I'm not cracking on her because she's a big woman or anything. I've done that and gotten in trouble. That is body shaming and I shouldn't do that. But she's not a funny woman. She's not a good actress. I haven't been entertained by this woman for even 1 second. So that alone right there is a big strike against the movie. One good thing though is we have Kristen Wiig as a Ghostbuster, and I'd love to see her, in the role with the pack on, zapping ghosts and having fun. I think Kristen Wiig is a hilarious woman, and I love the stuff I've seen her in, especially Paul. She was great in that. And I think she's great just for nerd franchises. The problem is, the biggest problem that I'm seeing right now just from the people that are involved with this movie though is Paul Feig. Bridesmaids, anyone? That movie was terrible. I don't want to see a chick flick Ghostbusters movie. I love the idea of an all-female team. I love it. But Paul Feig makes chick flicks. I don't like the movies that I've seen that he's directed. Quite frankly, the only one was Bridesmaids, and it turned me off from anything else that he's ever done. So that alone is just like a big strike against the movie. I'm not quite sure who's actually writing the script, and I'm hoping that Dan Aykroyd is kind of overseeing it. He has given his blessing on the movie. But to that I say, Ray has gone bye-bye, Egon. There's so much bad. Just that alone is bad enough. And Paul Feig has been tweeting pictures and comments about the movie as it's been coming, saying, he won't block anybody who says bad things about the movie or anything like that. So I'm hoping he actually watches this, and I'd love to get a response from him and just see what he has to say about it. But, oh god, oh god. We can start with the proton packs. Paul Feig has been tweeting pictures of the proton packs, and god, they're so bad I can't even put it into words. They look like a weird vacuum cleaner and a Guyver unit got meshed together with a hose at the end and a neutrino on. It's this weird steampunk looking thing they're trying to do, and I'm face palming a lot in this video because it looks bad. It looks really bad. It doesn't look like how I would ever imagine a redesigned proton pack to look. I can understand that this is a new movie. They're almost basically starting a brand new Ghostbusters franchise. But the fact that they redesigned it so far away from what the original proton pack is, like, it's not recognizable as a proton pack to me. If I didn't know that it was a proton pack, I would think it was some fan who threw something together with just whatever they had lying around the house. And it looks awful. If a fan were to make something like that, just for giggles, for cosplay, great, it looks awesome. But for a movie, it looks terrible. It does not look like it's something that a production quality film would make. When fans are making stuff better than what you're making, you need to stop, think about what you're doing, and realize that, no, and turn around, go back to the drawing board, and start over. Same goes for the Ecto one. Have you guys seen that atrocity? It's just a hearse and they just slapped a bunch of crap on it. Now, yes, the original Ecto was just a hearse, but it was a beautiful car. It was a 1959 Cadillac Miller Meteor that got refurbished into this amazing movie vehicle that we all know and love. I got to actually see one of the movie used cars a couple of years ago, and oh, guys, when I saw that car for the very first time, I had a tear in my eye. Because it's so beautiful and it's just such an ingrained part of my childhood. I love the original car, and I love the fan-made cars that are not 59 Miller Meteors. I love the fan-made vehicles. This looks like something that a fan would never put together. They took like a regular hearse, painted it white with the top part being red, and it looks awful just in general. The way it looks with the texture. You guys have the textures on the top of hearses look a little different than the rest of the vehicle. They painted that part red and it looks horrible. They put a big yellow light on it. The Ghostbusters have basically lost their authority because in the original cars the light was blue. The lights were blue and I think there were some green lights on there as well, but there weren't any just yellow spinning flashing lights. So the Ghostbusters have gone from being an authority figure with those blue lights like police cars have, and they've gone down to being just exterminators or whatever with a little yellow light. I understand they were basically exterminators to begin with, but really guys, you gotta think about this. This looks bad. And I think the biggest insult with the car that pisses me off the most, and makes me fucking furious, is the stripping on the car. The stripping that keeps car doors from bumping into you and the paint from getting scratched. Well, that stripping is going right through the symbol on the car doors. They couldn't even manage to cut a little bit of that stripping off so the symbol looks right and fluid with the rest of the vehicle. The vehicle looks terrible. And it's just, all these little things that are going on have really got me concerned for the franchise, have got me concerned for this movie, because deep down inside I want it to be good. Deep down inside I want to go to the theater and go, that was awesome! But at this point, I don't think I'm going to go see a trailer and say that was even remotely half decent. So seeing the full movie, oh god, I'm just dreading that. Now, as far as it being an all-female team, a lot of people are very misogynistic and chauvinistic about it. Forget their thoughts, forget their comments saying that, oh, girls can't be Ghostbusters. That's a load of crap. A girl can be a Ghostbuster. And there can be an all-girl Ghostbusters team, and that would be great if it wasn't a reboot. I would love to see an all-female Ghostbusters team. I would love to see this all-female Ghostbusters team be a team of Ghostbusters catching ghosts, and I think it would be a great movie if there were a franchise from the original Ghostbusters. You guys remember, Venkman said it in the first movie, the franchise rights alone will make us rich beyond our wildest dreams. Why couldn't this have been another franchise of the Ghostbusters in another state, or another county, or another city, just somewhere else, not where the original Ghostbusters are located? Then you could have Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, and Bill Murray come and do cameos as the original Ghostbusters, offering advice on how to run the team, how to use the equipment, how to fix the equipment. With Egon gone, Ray has to be there to really help with the equipment stuff now. Winston could be running the franchise operations. Venkman could be just being Venkman somewhere, sleeping around with a bunch of women. You know, that's how he does. But they're basically just erasing the original movies, starting over from scrap, and it's just not right. I think that we're just so far ingrained into having a reboot culture with cinema nowadays that that's all we do. We keep pumping out reboot after reboot after reboot, and we're not making original films anymore. We're basically making movies based off of books, movies based off of comic books, and reboots. We're rebooting comic book movies. We've rebooted Spider-Man once already in the span of 15 years, and we're getting ready to reboot him again. How about some new characters? How about some new ideas? But instead we keep rebooting stuff. Eventually it's going to get to the point where we reboot Sailor Moon, but it's going to be an all-male cast, starring Larry the Cable Guy as Sailor Moon, with Jeff Foxworthy and Bill Engvall as Sailor Venus and Sailor Neptune. And heck, why not? Since we have Chris Hemsworth playing basically the Janine role in the Ghostbusters movie, let's find some beautiful, gorgeous woman to play Tuxedo Mask in a Sailor Moon reboot. Why don't we do that? I mean, seriously, let's stop with the reboots. Let's stop with trying to just take franchises and mold them into your own little universe. and realize that this has a group of fans who love it, who are passionate about it, who build their own props, who build their own vehicles, who have the jumpsuits and the whole 9 yards and love this and make their own fan films. Why don't we do them some justice and stop dumping on these beautiful franchises? And that's pretty much it for this rant. I'm done. See you guys later.